Hello and welcome back to the channel today. In today's video, I thought what I would do is I would outline a few of the resolutions that I've got for my photography in 2021. I think when we start a new year, it's always good to look at setting goals or looking at things you want to improve in that year. So this video is just going to be me talking about those resolutions I want to set for the year coming forward. Resolution is going to be to go out and shoot more. At the moment, because I do photography as a bit of a part-time thing in the evenings and weekends as a hobby, I do find it difficult to go out and shoot as much as I would like. Unfortunately, I do a 9-to-5 job, and at the moment we're getting in a situation where by the time I'm finishing work, it's pitch black outside, and we're missing the sunsets. So hopefully over the next couple of months, as the evenings start getting longer, I think we will have more opportunities to go out shooting. What I'm going to do is, instead of trying to limit the shooting to the weekends, I'm going to try and do some more evenings and go out and shoot more opportunities when I normally wouldn't shoot. Instead of just restricting it to say 1 day a week, I would like to go out and maybe shoot 2-3 days a week, a couple of evenings a week, even if it's somewhere local and down the road for me. So one of my goals is to go out and shoot more, because I think the more you shoot, the better you get at photography. That's one of the most important things I feel a beginner should learn, is to go out and shoot more and take more photographs. The more you do it, the better you'll get. You can read all the books and watch all the videos in the world, but nothing beats actually going out taking photographs and actually practicing the thing that you're trying to get better at. So for me, I want to improve my photography in the next 12 months, so I'm going to go out and shoot more interesting things, shoot more different things that I've not shot before, and see if I can improve my photography. So for my second resolution for this year is that I want to create something physical in my hand, so something I can look at the end of the year. So I really want to create some sort of photo book. It's probably something that only I will have. There'll only be like one copy of it, but it's something that I've really wanted to do for quite a while, is to create a photo book. So what that will obviously involve is that at the beginning of the year we tend to start a new project, so it might be a good idea to actually start a project to aim towards that book. So what I want to do is, I want to come to the end of 12 months and have a book together with all my photographs that I've took over the years, something to look at and something to look at in say 20 years time, to say, I produced and made that book. So for me, at the end of the 12 months, it's going to be a physical book that I hopefully will be able to cherish for the for the foreseeable future. Yeah, so for my third resolution for this year is that I'm going to try to step out of my comfort zone a bit more, and essentially do more travelling, do more photography that I might have not done before. So I've got a long list of probably 100 places of where I want to visit over the next 12 months and want to photograph. There's going to be places like more places in the Lake District. I really want to do Ribblehead Viaduct. I'd really love to go to Scotland and do the Highlands of Scotland. That's one place that I'd really like to visit. It might not be this year, but it's definitely a place that's going to be far more out of my comfort zone. Because the one thing I've always been worried about is travelling out of places where I might be in a place where don't know, or somewhere I might struggle to get home from. But I think if you're a photographer, you really do need to go out and to visit these places that are, you know, very photogenic and very good for creating great images. So, you know, it might be a case of climbing more mountains. I've always been reluctant to climb big mountains because I've always worried about getting, you know, in a situation where I can't get home or I can't get down. But I think if you do the right planning and you do it in careful steps, so, you know, don't go climbing the highest mountain in the country on your first visit. You know, you can always climb smaller mountains or go to more exciting places that are out there, and there are places that are very easy to climb and can produce very photographic situations. So for example, there's like the likes of Rydal and Grasmere in the Lake District. There's Buttermere, which is quite easy to get to. There's loads of small places in the Lake District that are quite easy to get to, but don't involve going upscaling the heights. I just want to step out that comfort zone a bit more, go to some more exciting places and some more photogenic places and see more of the world. My fourth resolution that I've wanted to do this year is to worry less about kit, more about the travel and the you know, getting out there and taking the photographs. The one thing I've always relied on over the years is that I've always thought that having better kit would always make me a better photographer. So having you know, those expensive lenses or having expensive cameras. And the one thing I've learnt with having my Micro Four Thirds camera, my Olympus system, is that you make the most of the kit you've got. Now with my Olympus system you do have to make some compromises, and there are some you know, decisions you have to make as to what type of photographs. Sometimes, you know, the resolution isn't quite as high as a full frame camera, so you don't tend to get, you know, you have to be selective in the way you print things. But I think if you treat your camera if you make the right decisions on your camera, you can make great photographs with whatever piece of technology you've got in your pocket. And no amount of new lenses or new cameras or new systems will make you a better photographer if you don't know how to use that lens or you don't know how to use that camera. So for me, I'm going to try to stick with whatever, you know, with the vast majority of the camera equipment I've got, and I make small additions. So it might be a lens here and a lens there, but I won't be, you know, constantly upgrading to a brand new camera system. I'm going to stick with what I've got, and maybe buy some smaller lenses just for certain situations. So for example, I would I'm looking at a telephoto lens that would give me a little bit more reach in terms of zoom. So that would be a nice step to go up to, but it's not going to, you know, so for me it would be a case of spending less on the actual kit and spending more about going to places that are, you know, better photograph places. So think more about your kit, more about getting out there and doing some great photography. These things useful, and I think it's always a good thing to set yourself some resolutions in the future. I'd love for you to comment down below and obviously discuss what resolutions you're choosing to do for the next year, whether you're choosing to, you know, do a project or create a book or, you know, go out shooting more. I'd love to know what your thoughts and comments are in the comment section below. And if you like this video, please, you know, I'd love you to subscribe and join me for future videos. Firstly, you know, I'd love you to give it a thumbs up just to tell me that you like the video. and hopefully I will see you again next time.